Good morning. I'm the Moon Mama. Happy Wednesday. I'm smiling because I just got off the phone with my niece Taylor. She's actually my cousin, but her mother, I'm from one of those black families where your mother is your auntie acts like she's your mother and your grandmother is your mother and all those kind of like where all the roles are doubled up and mishmashed. And so my niece Taylor, she's really my cousin. Our parents are brothers and sisters, but her mother raised me like her daughter. So Taylor feels like my niece or my sister, and just because all these roles are mismatched. But today is her birthday. And so if you guys go look, I have some videos with her. She has done some Saturn return stuff with me. She's been a bit of like I've been sort of mentoring her around astrology, and she's an incredible astrologer. Like she literally, I've spent the last year or two just talking with her, sharing books, giving sorts of stuff, and having lots of conversations. And now she's a bona fide astrologer of her own, and I just love it. But she really is a musician. She's a singer, and so I was just on the phone with her, just lavishing it up because today's her birthday. My family is filled with Virgos, or it was. So many people in my family have made their transition. It's weird. But she's a Virgo. My aunt Maud, who raised her and me, is also a Virgo. My father and I are born on the same day, September 12th. And then I had an aunt, a cousin named Nisi, who was also a Virgo. And then my grandfather on my mother's side is also a Virgo. So my family is very Virgonian, and we're all like a strange bunch. It's just, I feel like the Virgo energy is Mercury governed, and today is actually a Mercury day, and Mercury is currently in Libra. But the Mercurial Virgo energy, it's this energy that picks things apart, and that is so focused on, you know, it's focused on the details, is what I want to say. And today is a Mercury day, and Mercury is currently in Libra. And Mercury in Libra is this energy that it sees all sides of things. It sees all perspectives. And so when you have Mercury in Libra, I actually have Mercury in Libra conjunct Venus. So my mind and my heart are often looking for balance and needing to feel to see what things really are. So Mercury in Libra is this energy that is looking for balance, looking for justice, looking for the beauty, looking to see all sides. That really is an energy of equilibrium. That the thing that's most fascinating about Libra, and I'm not going to talk about this too much, but now that Mercury's in Libra, I will say a little bit more about it. I believe that Libra is the most challenging zodiac in the pantheon of divine energies. I believe that Libra is the most difficult because Libra is the place where we come from beneath the ground to above, and we begin to then see our reflection. But we think that what we see in Libra, we think it's outside of us, but it's literally just our reflection. So Libra is the place where the mirror comes to life, where everything in your life is a mirror reflection of you, because it's the scales. So whatever you're seeing is a projection from your own psyche. Whomever is in your life, if in this Libra energy, is a reflection of you. And in the Western culture, we have such a challenging time seeing ourselves. So we like to project what we love, but we resist what we don't love. And then we miss the opportunity of that Libra energy, which is to see the parts of yourself that your psyche has placed in front of you that you need to see, that is yours for healing, for transformation, for acceptance. And if you missed the Mars retrograde class last night, I'm telling you, y'all missed that Kenya K. Stevens. She is a master teacher, and she is my friend, and we do the work together, because the work with this Libra energy, with any energy, but really with Libra, is really convincing yourself, really treating and teaching yourself to understand that everything is working for your good, that everything is serving you, and that there is no experience that you want to reject, that you want to deny, that you want to run from, because whatever it is, it's going to serve you into your evolution, into your growth. And oftentimes growth is uncomfortable. Oftentimes growth means we have to, move through the most challenging, difficult things so that we can actually become who we're here to be. I always like to think about diamonds. This is a citrine, but crystals, right? And diamonds. All of it is all rumored, and I'm not talking about it like it's the truth of the truth, because we know that we live in this Western culture and capitalism has made everything be more than it's supposed to be. But to my point, though, diamonds are the mythology around them is that they are coal that is deeply pressed together until it comes out as this pristine, beautiful, crystalline, clear, piece of stone that has, light resins in it, but it's the pressure that it requires to make it its most beautiful self. And when we live our lives being willing to face the pressure, being willing to move through the triggers, being willing to look at our shadows, being willing to really do the deeper work and do the things that are uncomfortable, that is what makes us our most pristine. That is what shines us up. We have to look at, who we are in our most raw, rugged, unconditioned state in order to condition ourselves. And so that Libra energy asks that we see everything through the mirror. We see everyone as a reflection of us. And so the Mercury, the mind in Libra, for the next, I guess it'll be there for the next, 15 or 20 days, because Mercury moves pretty quickly, is asking you to look at everything as a reflection of yourself. And especially because it's the thoughts, right? So it's the thoughts that you're thinking about another. And so all you need to know is that the thoughts that you're thinking about another are the thoughts that you really are holding about yourself, because those are your thoughts. Those thoughts are coming through your conception, through your projection, through your understanding, through your conditioning. Those thoughts about that other person are coming through your experience and your understanding, and are reflections of you and not necessarily the person at all. Whatever you're thinking about them is a reflection of you. And so, for instance, I'm going to share with you guys something that has happened that I have created. It's important to understand that our mind creates our reality. That's the thing about this mercurial energy. In the ancient Kemetic astrology, it's Sebek. And it's the trickster, right? It'll trick you. It'll have you thinking that it's out there, but it's really you. So I have this thing where I hold back. Like, you all know, I do readings. I'm a coach, but I tend to see things that I am afraid to say to people. And when I do that, it's like I withhold my energy, my power, and I withhold a gift. I withhold me being of service. I withhold that person getting the growth and evolution, because I am seeing something that I have not been willing to fully embrace inside of myself, right? So recently I saw something happen that looked like it was happening out there. Someone looked like they were doing something, and I was like, why are they being sneaky? Why are they being tricky? How come they're not saying anything? And I didn't have the courage to really speak up about it. So I went internal with it and just started working it out inside of myself, trying to figure it out. And within a day, everyone in the experience knew about it, even though I hadn't said anything about it, because that mind that is in Libra thinking about other people, we're moving into a construct right now where there are no secrets. So whatever you're thinking about someone else, it really is an opportunity for you to see yourself. It really isn't about them. it really is this opportunity to see, like, what am I doing? So I thought this thing about something that someone was doing, and then I had a direct experience of someone else coming to me with that very same thing, thinking the very same thing I was thinking, but I was holding on to it. I was afraid to say it. So the universe brought it right back to me in another way, which allows me to see that we are so connected. Everything we're doing is impacting one another because there is nobody else out there. And if you did not take the Mars class last night, the Mars retrograde class, I encourage you, go register, go run, hurry up and take this class because it will help you see how this energy works. We are one body. We are reflecting one another. We are connected to one another. Our consciousnesses, our nervous systems are wired together. And what we are doing in here is having a complete impact on everything out there. It is even creating it. If you want to see how this works, go watch The Watchmen on HBO and see how her character realized at the end that her thought was the thought that created it all. And so this is Mars, especially Mercury in Libra. But we talk about it in the Mars retrograde class with Kenya K. Stevens from last night. The moon today is in Gemini, and the Gemini moon is the same energy. It's Mercurial. It's communicative. It's telling the story. It's talking. It's sharing. It's connecting. It's really letting us know that our minds are all connected. So this energy today, really pay attention to how your thoughts show up in your life. Pay attention if you think about somebody and they call you right away. Pay attention to if you think something and somebody else is talking to you about it. One time I was in the grocery store and I had a thought in my mind. I was standing in the line at Whole Foods and I had a thought. I was going to ask the teller a question about something. I don't remember what it was in this moment, but I was going to ask her. And I was waiting for the person in front of me. And just as I was moving, the person in front of me turned and asked the teller the very same question I was going to ask. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. That is, what? How could that be? And I didn't know that person. That person was a stranger, but they asked the very same question that I was coursing through my consciousness at that moment, that I decided that I wasn't going to ask. So, in this mercurial energy, pay attention to your thoughts. There's nothing to fear. I don't want you to fear anything. I don't want you to think, oh, if I think a negative thing. No. This is not that. This is the opportunity for you to just see how your thought power works. Think about somebody and don't call them. Just think about them. Send a thought to them and see how fast they call you. See how long it takes before they call you, and comment here and tell me what happened, because I want y'all to know that we are shifting realities. The dimensions are changing and we are more and more connected and experiencing oneness in a faster rate than we ever have. So pay attention to your power, your mind, your thoughts. You are creating your reality. You are creating your reality from the very feelings that you feel, to the very thoughts that you are thinking, and to the actions that you are taking. And if you want to understand how to do this consciously, go sign up for that Mars retrograde course. It will change your life. And I don't say this stuff lightly because I don't really give a fuck. I want y'all to know I don't like selling. It's not. And I am here. My work is here to actually make a difference in people's lives, because I did so much work in all the years before I recognized my own gifts that didn't really have a full understanding. But the work that I do includes the energetic conversations, the archetypes, the astrologies, and it literally makes a conscious and practical difference in our everyday lives. We are wizards. We are magical. Our thoughts are real, and we are building the reality. And if you're focused on things that you don't want, you're building that. And if you're focusing your energy on things that you do want, you're building that. So get clear about your power and who you are. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. Have a fabulous day. Bye.